I love great conversations. Hi, my name is Angel Jones. Thank you for joining me on 12-minute convos where I help you create a brand of your own unique, real self. Listen in as I have conversations with amazing people from all over the world. Good night, Sharon Carne. How are you doing on this wonderful, beautiful night?
Awesome.
Well, that's great. It's a great pleasure to connect with you, Sharon. Do tell us, what part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Calgary, Alberta, in Canada.
All right. And which of your talents is responsible for us connecting at this time?
Well, our connection first was through the Evolutionary Business Council, and I'm a member of that group, and also through my business, Sound Wellness, using sound healing and sound therapy.
Ooh, tell us more. How does that work?
Well, in our programs, we help people learn how to use music and sound to support their well-being. And also, we've been working with training practitioners to work with clients too. So I'm just so grateful to have found this path.
So is this something that you used on yourself?
Not at first, intentionally. I think I've been a musician all my life. And I fell in love with the classical guitar when I was 16. And I think I have been feeding myself with that beautiful classical music that I've played for many, many, many years. And didn't really understand how it was helping me consciously until I started traveling a little further on my own journey as far as understanding myself a little deeper.
That sounds intriguing. How has that been? Has it been a fun trip?
Oh my, it has been an amazing journey, and it's the best journey on the planet, really, when you start to know yourself a little better and a little deeper.
Yeah, definitely. Why will you continue on this path to knowing yourself and definitely spending more time with yourself?
Well, it helps my work. It helps my work in ways that I never imagined. And when that helps me and it helps my work and feeds me and feeds my work, then that helps an enormous number of people who find us.
Tell me one other thing that you've done consistently over the last 3 years, please.
Gosh, I guess I think probably it would be continuing to practice my guitar, even though that isn't our purpose and our main business right now. That practicing my guitar and sharing it with other people is something that just really feeds me, and it makes me just feel so amazing.
That's good. That's good. Why would you suggest to someone that's listening that they do feed themselves with something like music the way you're doing that?
Well, it's incredibly good for the brain, for one thing. Neuroscientists have found that your brain does more work when you're playing, singing music than any other work your brain will ever do.
Amazing audience, you're hearing it live here from Sharon Carne. Again, you can connect with her if you connect to her website, which is soundwellnessinstitute.com. Sharon, how about we switch gears for a moment now and let me invite you into my time machine that is surrounded with beautiful, warm, blue Caribbean water. Sharon, what is your earliest childhood memory?
Salt water. It's the funniest thing. My dad loved swimming at the beach. And even from when we were babies, we always went to the beach. And when I was 3 years old, we went to visit my aunt and uncle in Florida. And when I got a mouthful of that salt water, I was like, what is this? I don't know salt water in my mouth. So it was a shock. We'd always been in freshwater lakes. So
So how old were you at that point in time?
I was 3 years old.
life. Why do you think this memory is so clear? And how do you see it connecting to who you are today?
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think because it was a brand new experience and it was on a summer vacation and we were in a place where especially my dad loved to be, and he loved sharing what he loved with his kids. So it was something that was really special, and I think that stays in my heart that way.
Can I offer an interpretation to the thought picture you created in my mind with that memory?
I would love to hear that.
I love the idea of what goes with the awareness of your senses. Definitely to see water, it looked the way you normally would see water look, and to hear how it sounded, definitely the same, but to taste the water and the separation that created from the reality it looked like, it's pretty intriguing that you are using senses to bring healing through music, right? And the value that has in terms of, again, the awareness of your senses.
Oh, well, thank you. I hadn't thought of it that way. That's a beautiful, beautiful interpretation.
You're welcome. If we fast forwarded to when you were 12, what was your favorite song?
The Twist with Chubby
Do
Checker.
the twist. Yeah, I'm twisting. Oh, that's wonderful. Well, Sharon, we've arrived at our destination. I should stop twisting now. Well, Sharon, we've arrived at our destination, but before we get off of this time machine, there is a small declaration form. So it's yes or no, possibly a bit more. We're going to move pretty quickly here. Are you ready?
Yes.
Sharon, have you chosen someone to pass on your skills to?
Yes.
Are you married?
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Do you have an inner circle of friends?
Yes.
Do you watch TV for more than 3 hours a day?
No.
How about 3 hours a week?
Probably, it depends on how many movies my husband and I put on. Sometimes we put on two or three movies a week.
All right. And what about screen time, the phone and the computer? Is it more than 8 or less than 8 hours a day?
It's probably at least around 8. I would suspect a little more. I never really thought to measure it.
All right. Well, Sharon, after 1,001 conversations in 3 months in 2016, I came up with a workbook. The name of it is called Yours. It stands for Your Own Unique Real Self. And the idea is you answer questions similar to these with the idea of connecting your own unique real statement, your mission, if you would. Sharon, I'd like to know if you had to share with us your own unique real statement, a statement that represents Sharon Carne. What would you say that is?
Well, if I speak from my heart in the deepest place, it's to fulfill the purpose my soul is here for.
Love it. Sharon, this has been a great pleasure. Before you leave, is there anything else you'd like to share with our amazing audience?
I would love to share to always dance with abandon and always live with a song in your heart.
Love it. And you could always do the twist, right?
Yes.
Oh, Sharon, again, great pleasure, my friend. Thank you for being on what is inspired by 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on 12-Minute Convos with Angel Jones. Stay tuned for more from our advertisers.
Diabetes is a mountain pandemic. It's a disease that's not acute but chronic. Similar to this rhyming method, I have simplified the definition, the signs and symptoms, and the complications of diabetes for both adults and children in my books, Poems for Patients, A Focus on Diabetes, and The ABCs of Diabetes for Children. These books are available on Amazon.com, and for more information, you can visit my website, poemsbyaj.com. That's poemsbyaj.com.